believe we have Aaron Weber on. There he is. Look at that handsome face. Aaron Weber joins us.
What's going on, everybody?
It's good to see you.
Thank y'all so much for having me. This is a big deal for me. I've been doing stand-up for a while. All over the country, people ask me, have you done the Bob and Tom show? And up until now, I've been lying about it. So this is good for me. Because when you start doing stand-up, when you get brought on stage, you have no credits, right? So they just go, how do you want me to bring you up? And I say, just say whatever. And people will lie. And they go, you've heard this guy on the Bob and Tom show every week. And then people are so nice after a show. People will come up to me and go, I love you on Bob and Tom. And I'm like, all right. Yeah, I've never been on there, but.
Well, we're thrilled to have you.
Absolutely.
Largely because you're a friend of Greg Warren's.
Let's not get
friend's a strong word. Yeah. Friend is a strong word. He's my grandfather's age, so I definitely look up to him. But
he is getting up there. Yeah.
Wow. Now,
Greg's a real good buddy of mine.
Aaron, I know that you've been working the Grand Ole Opry, which is quite an honor for a young stud like you. That's got to be cool.
Yeah. It's very cool. It's right here in town. I get to do it. I think I've done it like 20 times now, which is insane. No. It's like me. I have to follow, the Oak Ridge Boys at doing comedy. It's crazy. I just did it a bunch last week. It never gets old for me.
Tell me about the cap you're wearing. I think there's a reason for that. You're a big baseball fan?
It is. Yeah. This is an Atlanta Braves hat. I'm a huge baseball fan. I have a huge head. I don't know if that comes across.
Oh, yeah, my Zoom. God. It barely fits on the screen.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
It's unbelievable.
Good God.
Well, this is how big my head is that there's only one brand of hat that fits my head. This is a New Era 5950 snapback hat. But look how I have to wear it. I have to wear it with one button on the back.
Wow.
And I got to tell you, that button... it doesn't want to be buttoned. I mean, it's a fight all day.
Aaron, I've got an idea for you.
Sure.
We like to talk to comedians about their merch. I think you could come up with an extender for that thing in the back of your hat, like the way they have those seatbelt extenders.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very familiar with the seatbelt extender.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. But you have the Aaron Weber, the Aaron Weber cap, whatever that strap in the back of your hat is called. No one else has that. I bet they haven't even invented that yet.
Yeah, where it clips onto a button and then, an extender. Yeah. That's nice. A little vanity sizing for a hat. This is why I wear a lot of Carhartt. I wear a lot of Carhartt clothes.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because I found out last year that in a Carhartt, I'm only an XL. And that feels... I don't know if you've ever had that. That feels pretty good because I'm a 2XL in every other brand that I've ever had. But somebody at Carhartt was like, let's let these guys feel good.
Carved out an itch.
Take an X off the tag. Yeah, put relaxed fit. Who cares?
No, our guest is comedian Aaron Weber, baseball fan. Now, someone told me that you recently did a first pitch.
I did. I've been trying to throw out the first pitch at every professional ballpark in the country. I've done 3, so I've got 147 to go. But I threw out the first pitch in Chattanooga not long ago, and it was a big deal for me, because there's only 75 home games a year. So,
right.
Y'all might not have heard of me, but in Chattanooga, I'm one of the top 75 people who emailed and asked to do it.
Do you know the name of the team?
It's a big deal for
you know the name of the
Chattanooga
team?
Lookouts.
The Lookouts, Tom. Yeah.
They're a White Sox affiliate.
And they have their baseball caps have little eyeballs on them. Called the Lookouts.
They're the big eyes. Yeah, they lean into it. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I showed up to the ballpark, and I found out I wasn't the only guy throwing out the first pitch. I had to share the mound with a war veteran, a war hero, because it's Memorial Day weekend at the ballpark. So naturally, they have me and then a decorated combat veteran from Vietnam. Guy, standing O, the place is going nuts. And then I get up there. I'm literally a clown. So they're like, we don't care about this dude at all. But it was a little reminder, even on the biggest day of my young life, it's like there's still, you got to share the spotlight with somebody.
Now, how was your pitch? Did you do it from the mound or did you walk halfway down and then kind of?
Look, I'm not trying to. I threw it a lot harder than that old man.
Okay. That's what I thought.
All right. But thank you for your service. Okay.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I'm going to give you a compliment here, Aaron. We're speaking with comedian Aaron Weber. You would be a great baseball announcer. You've got a better announcing voice than any of us.
Wonderful voice. I was going to say that, too.
Yeah, that means a lot. Thanks, guys. I love that. You ever watch a baseball game like 8th inning of a blowout, and they're just talking about they haven't talked about the game in 5 innings.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Then they're like, I went down. They got the Tabasco sauce there at the concession stand. That's the best. Tune into a game late like that. That's when you really get to know those announcers.
There's a rain delay. You hear the guy knitting a noose.
Yeah, exactly.
Or hanging out with comedian Aaron Weber, a handsome man, a family man. And you talk a lot about your life. Anything interesting happening in your immediate family of interest?
My wife and I are having our first kid in October this year.
All right.
That's exciting.
Very good.
Very excited about that. We just moved. We're in our new place. We had to have room for the kid to live.
It helps.
Wait till they get opinions and they want to buy stuff. It's no good. No, it's a dead end.
Well, I'm curious what y'all think, because we're picking a name for a baby is a big thing, and it's a lot of pressure. And the name that we like for our soon-to-be born daughter, her initials will be OJ. Now, this is true, like OJ.
Right.
Yeah.
And I like it. I think it's good.
I don't know.
Because God just took one out. I think we got to put one back in. That's what I think. So.
I got a tip for you.
Yeah, what's that?
I've had a number of children
He
myself.
has 7 kids, Aaron. 7.
You have a nice beard. You're not going to want that pretty soon. Because
Why is that?
That little girl's going to reach up and yank that thing all the time. I'm just warning you. Now, Mr. Oscar, you got a pretty serious beard. Did you ever have that when you had a baby?
Yeah, they'll rip out handfuls.
Right.
Interesting.
Now,
what I remember is my dad had a beard growing up. Now, I think whatever I do, shave or keep the beard, I got to commit to it, right? Because it terrifies kids. I remember when my dad shaved his beard and I was younger, and I thought, who is this strange man in the house? And I cried.
Oh, yeah.
So I gotta commit. I gotta commit to one way or the other.
How long have you had the beard? 20 years ago.
Since I've been gaining the weight.
Oh,
sorry.
It's been sorry.
Here, tell it, brother.
No. That's okay.
20 years ago, Chick, you'll back me up on this. Willie, there were very few comedians with beards. There were very few people on TV with beards. 50 years ago, I think, who was it? Mitch Miller looked like the devil. You never saw him, but
Mitch Miller, you remember him, Aaron?
Well, Aaron wasn't even a sperm yet when Mitch Miller was on TV. My point is, do you think that is your audience going to be weirded out if you get rid of the beard?
Maybe. It was an old adage in stand-up comedy that for the same reason politicians didn't have beards is the traditional way of thinking was you're less trustworthy the more you conceal your face, right? I mean, I'm violating every one of those laws. I got a hat on, I got headphones, I got a beard. Back in the day, like Jerry Seinfeld would be disgusted with me right now. Yeah. But this is just the way. I don't know. I feel like all the comics I like have beards now.
Don't worry about the audience.
It just changes.
What about your wife? What would she think?
You know what? One time, my wife Lucy was like, "You should shave the beard," and then I did, and she was like, "That was a mistake."
I've been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure she didn't take credit for it. Okay,
of course.
I know we got to run here, or you got to run anyway. I first of all, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
Real quick, you've been doing some cool stuff on stage in Nashville, Grand Ole Opry. Did they ask you to dress a certain way, or have you chosen to dress a certain way? Do you like a bolo tie? Do you?
I'd like to apologize for Tom, Aaron. I know.
A lot of people have a bolo tie.
He really doesn't know how to
you don't
talk
have
to
to
strangers.
answer whether or not you wear a bolo tie. I think we're all good on that one, pal.
Okay. Hey, Aaron, the one thing I failed to do is plug any of your shows. So
it's okay.
So I'll do that real quick. Lake Forest, Illinois, at the Gorton Center. That's just around the corner.
Oh,
on
home of the
13th.
fishermen.
Of course. Of course. You've got Dayton, Kentucky, at the Commonwealth Sanctuary. That's near Cincinnati, coming up the 18th through the 20th. Springfield, Missouri, the Blue Room Comedy Club, where You'll be the cleanest thing to go on there in a long time. And we appreciate that. And Lexington, Kentucky, the most beautiful city in America, if you ask me. Comedy off Broadway coming up August 8th through the 10th.
Cool.
So you get to see some great live comedy with Aaron Weber. Aaron, what a great pleasure. Would you please shave the beard and come on in here?
Don't shave the beard and come on in here.
Hey, congratulations on the baby.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it, guys. It's great to meet y'all.
Bye,
Good to talk
Do it
to
in
you.
person at some point.
Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
guys.
Oh, that guy's
Looks
so
like
funny.
my nephew.
The
Scary.
best.
Funny stuff.
Is the Gorton Center named after the fisherman guy?
No.
Yeah, sure it is. That's where they came up with the idea of putting fish sticks and breading and freezing them.
No kidding.
Yeah, absolutely.